Let's watch. Let us watch. All right. But that literally looks like Stallone. Like actually Twitty.
I'm taking you off the board.
Give it your best shot, soldier.
It'll be right between the eyes.
Fight!
Is that a rock? Okay, so it looks like it's the arrow's like a stance. Oh, another slide. That's probably gonna be like go under something. Oh, he's in a trap. Oh crap. Oh shit. Oh wow. Oh, meatless launcher. Another KB? Oh shit, left right rolls. Oh damn. Okay, so he does have the gun in one move. Yo, is that log trap from Marvel vs. Capcom? Oh shit. Wait, what was that fatal blow into? Oh, that's an explosive arrow. Oh no. If that doesn't have a brutality attached to it, I'll be so disappointed. Oh no. Oh, oh shit. I know! I called it! I called it! I called it! I called it!
Wins.
Here it comes. What a freeze frame. Oh dear. Yo, he looks sick. That is... Okay, so this is... I'll wait to the end just in case. Just in case. Okay, so... This is basically exactly what I thought Rambo would be like. Like, this is absolutely 100% what I was expecting to see. Like, we have knife in most of his normals and attacks. It is all about, like, close range stuff, so combat rolls, guerrilla tactics. And the only bow and gun we saw, like gun looked like it was a single special move. Like, one special move, he shoots machine gun, that's it. Like, it is, like, he is not a gun character. He is definitely built around this kind of, like, you know... trap-esque kind of like I don't even know if they're setups, but that like they're traps by definition, but I don't know if they're setups. Let's have a look. And what's the title? It's literally right here. Oh, you can't see it, crap, because of my overlay. Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate official Rambo gameplay trailer. Okay, however, there are a couple of things that I want to look at here. Number one, there's I think it's like the first normal that he shows, but right, we're gonna slow this down and we're gonna watch it like one move at a time, right? Let's have a look.
I'm taking you off the board.
Give it your best shot, soldier.
It'll be right between the eyes.
Fight!
Okay. Okay, so what is that? I'm not really sure what this punch is meant to be, because this looks to be like one of his advancing buttons, but I'm not really sure what that is meant to be. Is that do you reckon that's like an overhead?
All we can say is, if you don't play this game, you're not a true gamer.
I mean, that's gonna be a forward too, because it leads into this string that like has the 3 hits on the rock. It's literally the first thing they showed us, but it already stuck. Okay, so this. Okay, right. So this is going to depend heavily on what they actually want Rambo to be, right? So if they want Rambo to be this crazy, aggressive set play character, that does have a chance at being an overhead, in my opinion. Because we've already seen Rain, and we know that he definitely doesn't have this kind of like standing overhead game. But we know that, you know, they had him fight the Terminator. He's that kind of like same Terminator guest character archetype. And Terminator is a mix-up monster. I think there is a chance it could be overhead, but if they're playing it safe, it will be a mid. But like, there's just something about the hit reaction that makes me think this might be an overhead. And then that rock. And then that's definitely a mid. That's definitely a mid. How fast was that? I think that's the string that looked like it had a fatal crushing blow on it. Sorry. What do I mean by set play character? Okay, so a set play character is basically like the term for a character that plays to
All we can say
get
is,
a hit,
if you don't
knock
play this
you down,
game, you're not
set
a
some
true
shit
gamer.
up, and then just make you guess for the game. You know what I mean? A character with set play, you know, and their set play is, I will get this hit, and then my set play starts, where I will play a certain way. I will like go for specific hard to blockable mix-ups. If it hits, I'll like continue to do it. It's like getting a hit, turning it into some crazy like hard to block or hard to defend against situation, and then hitting off of that situation and then turning it into the same situation again. You know, it's basically the term for that. Oh, it's like a standing drop kick. I mean, for all we know, like the advancing punch is a mid, and then this is the overhead. That, right? This like point blank drop kick. And yeah, exactly. Like if he has all overheads but no lows except his pokes, then you might have like an MKX Johnny style character. It's like Cyrax, yeah, basically. MKX Cyrax is a set play character.
All we can say is, if you don't play this game, you're not a true gamer.
So right here, it doesn't look like he pulls out the bow for a traditional projectile. It's like he has to like summon the bow. Yeah, like he equips the bow and then shoots with it. And if that's the case, I do wonder if his like universal projectile game is gonna, because I imagine he might have the bow as base, but if the bow has to be like loaded, he is definitely not going to be able to keep people away for very long. Yeah, it is like a bow stance, but if you have to go into the stance before you shoot an arrow, no, it's not Green Arrow style, because Green Arrow still had like a one button projectile, right? Aaron Rifle, but it's, yeah, a bit like Aaron Rifle. That is true. It's similar for sure. But if he has to, like, equip the bow before shooting anything, that will definitely hurt him from a full screen. But this, again, if they really want him to be this, like, point-blank mix-up to the ends of the earth character, then you're definitely going to have this. Yo, how's it going, Nips? Welcome, mate. Yeah, we've watched the trailer. We're now going into a bit more detail. Oh, we'll talk about the fatality, don't you worry. So, when he's got the arrow out, these are actually pretty fast. He fires 2, right? Okay, so he fires 2 and then it looks like he puts it away automatically. So I wonder if you only get a few arrows.
True gamer.
Right, and that's definitely like a Fujin forward 3. It's practically the same range. But it becomes, it's like the same range as Fujin's forward 3, but it becomes active way later. Like Fujin's forward 3 is like 16 frames or something, I think. But that's like, but that just knocks down. Now that crushing blow requirement is absolutely gonna be go under a projectile. I definitely think that's gonna be the case. Like go under a projectile, no KB. Okay, back throw. That's cool. Yeah, that actually looked like there could be. That actually looked like there might be advantage there. Hang on, go back a bit further. Weighted slide special. It looks like a normal, but you know, who knows? Alright. So back throw is just animation, cool. That back throw is going to be plus as fuck. He's already back in his idle animation. Right, now this. The traps. What are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Yeah, this skin is cool. It's like first blood. How is he going to amp a normal? By pressing the amplify button. There are loads of normals you can amplify, dude. Alright. So what's this then? Is that a part of... Hang on, is there a trap on the screen? Like, is there one already here, or is this just like a... Okay, no, so this is one of those like sticks. This is one of those like sticks with spikes on it. You know, I actually think like, and this is going to be the weirdest reference, I'm sure, but you guys, you know, Rocket Raccoon in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. You can hit full stop and go frame by frame. Yeah, but I want to go back a bit of a bigger chunk. I definitely think this is like Rocket Raccoon style traps where like he'll crouch down and shit will just fling out on the screen. Like, where is it? Like, he started the animation here. No, he hasn't. He's standing up. Now, this is him starting the animation. Yeah, it is. Look. It's like one of those sticks with the spikes on it. I don't even know what you'd call it. And that just knocks down. But my question is, do you have to set that up somewhere in advance? Because like, even Rocket Raccoon, like, he does have certain traps that he can just do and they'll appear, right? But there are some he has to set up and then they have to be like stood on. And there's another one. Yeah, because, like, both of these traps seem to have the same into. Like, Rambo will crouch down, right? Like, Rambo just crouches down. And then picks it up, and then it hits. And then the second animation, it's basically the same. Yeah, I definitely think this one is going to be like, oh, how would I even describe it? So like this is the same kind of hit reaction that that Hunter Predator has, only a different into, right? Hunter Predator, it's like the mine does this, but Rambo just makes it appear. Hang on. Interesting. But that's fast. Like if this doesn't require, okay, so if this doesn't require being set up, right? Look at this. If that doesn't require setup, and if this can be amplified to kind of leave them hanging so you can follow up, look at the range this hits, look at the speed of it, and he ducks down. Like, this is literally going to be anti-fireball stun, if that's the case, because he literally ducks. Like, he literally goes into a crouching state. And that shit hits, like, almost straight away. That's actually crazy. Now, like, they drop straight away, but I would bet money that you can amplify that and stun from it. There it is. Okay, there's another KB. So what's this going to be then? Hang on, where is the crawl?
All we can say is, if you don't play this game, you're not a true gamer.
So I wonder if that's actually going to be a move we'll see in a tournament variation, because I kind of have a hunch that that's not... I feel like that's like a gimmick, you know what I mean? Unless you can come out of the crawl straight away. It looks cool, but I don't know how useful that could be. Because it's good that it will go under projectiles, sure, but like... I think it's going to be specific. Like, it might get you past, like, you know the low gunshot? Excuse me, sorry. Big stretch. You know the crouching gunshot that Clown Prince has, Joker? If it goes under things like that, which have like a lot of active frames, maybe. What's next? Okay, this is a meterless launcher, which we haven't seen in a while. Now, what did it start off? Okay, that's got to be like just either a standing one or a forward one. Now, is that a command grab? That looked like a command grab. Yeah, that is either a string ender or a command grab. I think it might be a string ender. It doesn't really look like a command grab. But it does have an amplify end. It's either a string you could amplify for more damage, or it is a command grab. Let's have a look at the into again, right? Hang on. Okay, that's a big launch as well. Like, goddamn, that's a big launch. And there's no way this is not base as well. That's absolutely a base. Okay, punch, punch. Now, does he kind of like change animation straight away, or is it part of the string? Okay, that definitely looks like part of the string. That definitely looks like just part of the string, guys. Are we thinking the same? Like, look at the animation. It doesn't cut to what... It doesn't cut to a special. Right. That definitely looks like a string to me. Yeah, the amp could be for side switch. That'd be cool. There's another advancing string. Okay, hang on. Command grab crushing blows. That means, damn, Rain and Rambo both have grab KBs? Damn. Could be an equipped ability. Yeah, could be. Could be. That just looked like a normal throw. Yeah, that's definitely a normal throw. Oh, what was that? Okay, interesting. Damn, he's got like a roundhouse, dude. Now the command roll. I wonder if that roll is going to have like invincibility. Now, did that slice come via the roll, do we think? The roll is definitely a special move, 100%. Oh, that was definitely an option out of the roll. This was definitely an option out of the roll, 100%. Frank West roll. Dude, literally, like... Is Rambo just like Agio Joe, the character? Frank West, Rocket Raccoon? You guys, any of you guys that watched Marvel 3, do you remember Agio Joe? Is it Kisoru? I can't remember his name. I think he went by both those names. But he played Rocket Raccoon, Frank West, and Beautiful Joe. And this character has all their moves. It's great. Right, now this is the same string from the start with that kind of strange advancing punch. I'm really not sure what this, like... That move. There's something about this punch that I'm not feeling. I don't like how this punch looks. I really don't like it. Is it just me? I don't know. There's just something about it. It just looks a little bit off. It looks fast. Like, I don't know. It's like his pose. There's just something about it that looks a little bit weird to me. It's the way his back leg goes out. Oh, that, you know what? I think that's why it looks the way it does. Because think about it, right? Like, they want him to go from, like, a hit and then transition to picking up a rock, right? Because if you look at the floor, if you can see it, I'm not sure if you can see it very well, but, like, a rock begins to appear that he'll pick up. So he transitions to the second hit. Like, the second hit always has a rock on it. And then, whereas at the start of the trailer, the third hit was like, he hit him with a rock again to, like, knock them down. This time, he goes for, like, this roundhouse ender instead. Alright, it's back kick. I don't know what you'd call it. I mean, I think it's more there are, like, specific characters that have some animations that look a little bit strange, Predacon, but they've definitely gotten way better at it in, like, recent years, for sure. And even in MK11, it's like, I feel like most of the time it's just a character will have, like, a specific move that might look a little bit odd. You know, it's like the whole character is looking a bit strange. And where to go from there? So wild punch with no technique. Yeah, I wonder if that's what they're going for. But I don't know if that's, like, the Rambo way. I thought his whole point was, like, to be efficient up close. Hang on, 1 second. Okay. You better hype up Rain and we'll never see him again. I mean, they're different characters, right? They really wanted the Terminator to beat him up a little bit. Okay, right. Wake up 3. Now, here's my question. Is this a, like, is this all of... Is this, like, his default up 3? Because this could absolutely be, like, the best up 3 in the game, if it's default. Because this is definitely up 3, so this is invincible back. There's like, an invincible way of moving back. This is basically a safer back roll, if you think about that. Yo, Stutter! Thank you for the 17 months. Holy shit, dude. How's it been that long? Welcome back, mate. Hope you're doing alright. Long time no see, man. Not if you get countered. Countered by what? You mean like parried? I mean, yeah, I guess so, but that's like super specific. Could be minus as hell on block. I feel like it isn't. I feel like that's going to be the kind of up 3 that you have to like jump back on his wake up, and if he does it, chase him down. Because Sonya's wake up was the same. It was super fast, but it was basically free a lot of the time. It was really hard to deal with. Can't walk back to make it wake. I mean, you walk back to make it whiff, and he rolls away. You know what I mean? If you walk back from this, he rolls like half screen away. Like on paper, I kind of feel like you have to jump with him. You know what I mean? Like jump as he does it. When a flawless blocking alters a property. I mean, if it at least gets like turns the block stun way down and you can chase him, then that would help. Because the thing is, like at the highest level, a lot of players kind of just OS the wake ups anyway, so they'll kind of like they'll try and OS wake up timing. So they'll you know have like a weird timing where they'll flawless block if you do an attack, and if you do nothing, then they can still keep pressure going. You know. Fujin's back 2 will wreck this. You're gonna have to make it whiff. I feel like on hit you're fucked, and on block, I don't know if it will be unsafe. I feel like you're gonna want to make it whiff. Oh, thanks very much, Sutter. I do normally have a player cam with like a new webcam box, but my streaming PC is having some processor issues, so I'm getting a replacement on the way. I basically decided that it's time to like upgrade anything that needs to be upgraded. I'm upgrading it now because with next gen around the corner, like. Because my internet is fucking great. I'd love to be able to, like, stream in, like, 4K, proper clean bitrate, proper video camera instead of a webcam. Like, I think it's time for, like, an overall upgrade on everything that can be upgraded. You know what I mean? Unless guys, as well, like, maybe that's an alternative up 3. Maybe he'll be a character with multiple up 3s, you know? That could be sick. Yeah, like the bitrate has been a little bit not great over the last week or so, but that's only because my streaming PC is having problems. Like, it will be back up to the quality I used to have very soon. Oh yeah, in the corner, this ain't gonna do shit for you. Right. Okay. So this is about as much as I was expecting to see the machine gun. It's literally just a special move where, and it cost bar to use it, so this might just cost you bar to even do in the first place. But that basically just looks like Spawn's machine guns. Like that machine gun just looks like it exists just because it's Rambo and the M60 is iconic. You know what I mean? Like that's as much as I expect to see. Where your Rambos at? Punisher, it was just yesterday I saw you saying, I am going to main only Fujin and Rain. Now we've seen a Rambo trailer. Where's all my Rambos? Can you just pick a character, for the love of God? I've never seen someone to like... I feel like, you know the stereotype of the... And I'm not going to say fighting game fan. The Netherrealm fan that will see a trailer of a character and go, that's it. That's my main. That's my main right there. That is you, Punisher. That is you to the absolute nth degree. In every possible way. Yeah, we'll see a Melina trailer next week. And Punisher in chat. You know, guys, I never thought I'd say this, but where my Melina stands at. Let's get on that Melina bandwagon. I'm telling you right now it will happen. You say it won't, Punisher, but I know it will. And you know what? As long as you're having fun, there ain't nothing wrong with that. But you have to be honest with yourself. Right. So, big machine gun. Okay. So what's that? You know what? I don't think he's gonna have a command grab. I think he's gonna have like I think he's gonna have extended strings that give him throws at the end of strings. That's what I think they've done. Just look at this. This is the same as before, right? Like when we saw that clip of like the meterless launcher and then the string that ended in a grab you could amp. I don't know if that launcher is gonna be base. I definitely think he's going to have, like, extended strings that give him, like, A, a launcher, and B, grabs at the end of strings. Because I haven't seen anything yet that really, like, speaks to me as a command grab, you know? Okay, here it is. So is this the same forward one that we saw before? It's got to be forward one, right? That looks like a forward one. So, forward 1, 2. That's got to be a forward 1. Yeah, okay. It's definitely part of it. It's part of the string again, I think. I would absolutely wager that's what this is. I think he gets extended strings that give him grabs at the end of strings and a launcher. That is my prediction. And what does this one do? Because that does not look like a command grab. No, it's forward 1. That was definitely a forward 1. It's his front punch. It's his front handler. Let me show you. Yeah, hang on. Yeah, that's forward 1. That's a front punch. That's got to be forward 1. And it's forward 1 too, because it's forward punch, back punch. Cutthroat kind of vibes? Yeah, dude. Absolutely. Well, kind of. Like, when I think cutthroat, I think standing overhead low with knives, not just has a knife, but I know what you mean. Jinsei with a... Fuck me, dude. 50 months. Jesus. Thank you so much, man. Log Trap has you convinced. I wonder if they paid Stallone to say Log Trap. I hope they did. You know what? I actually definitely think I'd agree, Dafty. I think it's... I definitely get more Commando vibes from it.
All we can say is, if
Another
you don't
trap.
play this game, you're not a true
Speaking
gamer.
of Log Trap, how about Log Trap covered in fucking spikes, dude? Jesus. Look, oh, Aaron Black, he hasn't seen it yet. Get out of the way, Aaron. Get out of there. Aaron, get down. Oh, that is so fast. Look. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 from there. And look at Stallone's face. Look at his lips. Is it? That is going to be fast, dude. That is going to be super fast. What's the hit reaction? Okay, just knocks him down. Ah, another normal. It's slog, it's big, it's heavy, it's wood. Slog, it's slog. If you can amp it, you should. Now, what is this? Looks like we go into the next clip in the middle of the button. It's log. All kids love log. Alright, so what's this then? Okay, this is... Was that a standing 2? Or back 2, forward 2, something? That's got to be a mid. That's got to be a mid. Alright, so that's a mid. Hang on. That's just a couple of mids. Oh, launch it. Right. I think casual upside down Sylvester Stallone. I think that Into is the same as Terminator. I actually think this is the same Into, look. Did this camper just put down a claymore? That is 100% Terminator's into. I'm not going crazy, right? That is the same. Only it's with a bow instead of a shotgun. Now, did he spend bar on the claymore? He didn't. Typical online cabal, by the way. Typical online cabal. Sees something has been planted. This may as well be an Arctic trap, and this cabal player is like, oh, maybe I'll phase through it. I wonder how much time you need. Because thing is, I'm actually like, we all know those. It hasn't gotten Raven. Long time no see, bro. Hope you doing alright. AC Scorpions. I mean, Scorpions would teleport to that as well. Don't worry. Same thing applies. Lootwick, thank you for the 8-month resub, my friend. Thank you. Now, okay. I feel like there are a lot of locked and loaded players that wanted the bear trap to be better. I think this is what every locked and loaded player has been waiting for. You know what I mean? Because this shit does not take a long time to set up. Because think about it, right? If this claymore is like, boop, and that's it, it's done. It's there. Now, we need to know if it disappears on hit or block, or if it stays when it's planted. I imagine it will stay when it's planted, like Arctic Trap style. And if it does, this might be really fucked up. Because think about it, right? Every move that's in this style that's in the game currently, be it Dynamite, be it Arctic Trap, be it Bear Trap, they all have a ton of startup and a lot of recovery, right? However, this doesn't seem to have that. You know what I mean? This looks like it's the fastest, like, place a tool on screen attack in the game so far. I feel like this is just faster than any other setup tool. It's just, there's no time. He just goes,
all we can say is,
and it's
if
down.
you don't play this game,
you know what I mean?
You're not
and because
a
it's a
true
special
gamer.
move, I imagine you can cancel into it.
All we
It may
can
hurt
say
him
is,
too.
if
It's a
you don't play
claymore.
this
It
game,
explodes
you're
in this
not a
direction.
true gamer.
As long as he's on this side of it, he should be fine. I definitely don't see it being a low. Thank you for the follows, by the way, my friends. Welcome to the stream. I think this is definitely, like, just setup tool. Imagine it's not a turning move. We have no way of knowing, right? We just don't know. We were all convinced that Rain's Lightning would be tournament variation, and we've already found out that isn't. Front toward enemy. Yeah, dude, no, it's the truth. You can literally be standing right behind it, I'm sure. Because I'm definitely an expert in claymores. That's a big launch, too. Like, I'm already thinking, like, just get a launch in some way, or a string that can be cancelled that knocks them back, and end in that. Can do, right? I'm just about to finish my analysis of the trailer, so we can do it in a sec. Yeah, dude, you know it, Grindle, 100%. Oh. Can we talk about how Cabal literally just goes, ooh. This might be the first time that someone gets hit by something that genuinely looks painful and they actually kind of go, ooh. Even Cabal's a bit surprised by this. Look. Literally, look. Ooh. What the fuck? Hang on a minute. Wait. We could do one better. Listen for it. Listen for it. the slight closing of the eyes as well. It's the straight up, ooh. It's like, come on, Rambo. You're going a bit far, aren't you? Calm down, Rambo. It's just a game, mate. We were just having a friendly fight to the death, but you had to take it too far. If this doesn't have a brutality, I'm gonna be pissed.
Finish him.
Alright, by the way, I called this. The Rambo 4. The Rambo 4. The Rambo 4 fatality. And you know my favorite thing about this fatality, right? This is the exact face the guy in Rambo 4 makes. This is the exact same face the guy in Rambo 4 makes when Rambo does this to him. Who's gonna be the first one to make this an emote? I might have Rambo do this against like Kano and see what Kano looks like. And have Kano's face. Have Rambo do it to Terminator. God damn. This is vicious.
Fatality.
God damn. He's a violent character, isn't he? God damn. They don't fuck about. Oh. I would show you the Rambo 4 scene, but it's a movie and I don't want to stream a movie on Twitch and get in trouble. Especially with all the recent music problems. Oh. But I called it. I absolutely 100% called that would be his fatality. But I'm going to say, guys, I'm impressed. I really think that this character is going to be a problem.